guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a bake with me video. I've been really wanting to make my zucchini carrot muffins that I always make. They're so good, and they have carrots and zucchini in them, so it's a win-win. My kids love them. So I've been meaning to make them for a while, so I'm gonna make them, and I will leave the recipe in the description box below. That said, let's go ahead and make these muffins. So here are all the ingredients that you're going to need to make the zucchini carrot muffins. This is a really simple recipe with minimal ingredients. So you're going to need baking soda, salt, white sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, ground ginger, white flour, vegetable oil, an egg, zucchini, and baby carrots, or regular carrots. I just prefer the baby carrots because they're already pretty much cut up. Yes. How do we talk when there's nothing? For this recipe, the zucchini and the carrots need to be grated. So we have a Ninja, and one of the pieces on it is a food processor. So I love the food processor because it grates up the food perfectly. So I'm just rinsing off the zucchini, and I'm going to cut off the top and the bottom of the zucchini. There's no need to peel it. I leave the skin on, but it's completely up to you. And then I will put the cut pieces of zucchini into the food processor. I'm going to measure out a cup of zucchini, and you'll see later on in the recipe that I decided to double the recipe just so we would have more muffins. So I'm going to rinse off the carrots as well and go through the same process. I'm going to want to have a grated cup of zucchini and a grated cup of carrots. Like I said before, if you're going to double the recipe, you're going to want to have 2 cups of carrots and 2 cups of zucchini. But I've been so caught up in getting my paycheck, I can't even focus. How do we talk when there's nothing that makes sense? Yeah, I don't even know. So baby, if you're walking out the door, I'll be wasted. So while I was in the middle of grating the zucchini and the carrots, I remembered that I forgot to preheat the oven. For this recipe, you're going to want to have the oven set to 375. Best practice is to do this ahead of time so that once your batter's prepared, your oven's already ready to bake. Do something again. If you're walking out that door, I'll be wasted. Plans, you guys. I decided I'm actually going to double this recipe because I want to have extras, and I also want to bring my mom some. So I'm going to get a little bit more zucchini out of this. I don't think I have enough in here to make another cup, so I might need to cut up. So baby, if you're walking out the door, I'll be wasted. I'll be getting drunk like never before until I can't face it. I don't want your sympathy, I don't need a friend. I just wanna hold you and do something again. If you're walking out that door, I'll be wasted. I'll be. Preference, I don't like my veggie chunks as thick as they are, like as these carrots are. Like that's just a little bit too big for me, so I'm gonna grind them up again. But the carrot is a little bit finer, and that's kind of how I like it. I don't like to have big chunks of carrot and zucchini in my muffins. So here I'm just measuring out the 2 cups of carrots. I've already measured out the 2 cups of zucchini, and I'm gonna set those aside. and I will add them to the wet ingredients later on in the recipe. And you'll see here in a second, we have a little visitor who thought that the muffins were for him. So he's still a puppy and he's learning, but luckily he didn't get any of the ingredients. So now I'm going to measure out the sugar. I'm going to use a cup of white sugar just because I decided to double the recipe. In the same bowl that has the cup of white sugar, I'm going to then add 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I whisk together that mixture until it's well blended. Probably cringing at the fact that I'm just pouring this over the table and not over like a dish to collect everything, but I just don't care. Once your mixture is whisked well together, then you're going to add your 2 cups of grated zucchini and your 2 cups of grated carrots and whisk that together until it's well blended. And then you will set that batter aside and mix your dry ingredients in a separate bowl. Separate bowl, you're going to go ahead and add 2 cups of white flour. So once I've measured out the flour, I'm then going to add to the flour 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a half a teaspoon of ginger, and then I will mix those ingredients together until they're blended. You'll then want to slowly add your dry ingredients to the batter and mix it until it's well blended. And then once you've completed that, you can go ahead and put the batter into the muffin tins. Please don't judge me for this, but it was driving me absolutely crazy that all the colors didn't line up, so I had to sort all of the muffin cups so that all the same colors were in a row. OCD problems.
Yeah, so I took another shot, let my brain do the walking. I don't wanna be your friend, I want something real. Maybe if I say the night.
Once you've evenly measured out the batter into the muffin tins, you're going to want to set a timer for 10 minutes and let the batter sit. So during this time, I like to get all the dishes done.
So how's it gonna be?
I don't know if anybody else is like this, but it is so hard for me to clean without listening to a podcast or music. So I was just trying to find my girl T Swift on YouTube to listen to while I clean the dishes.
Touch me like you can. I just need some closure, a little closure from you. Just tear me apart when I know you don't want me. Cause I've been going fast and you wanna go slowly. Maybe I'm just wasting time. Tell me how you feel. I don't wanna be your friend, I want something real. Maybe if I say the night, you could feel the same. And maybe if you treat me right, we could rearrange. But I'm not even gonna try if you don't wanna stay. So how's it gonna be? You got me on my knees. I don't need no roses on my bed. If I could pull you closer to me, babe. Ain't nobody touch me like you can. I just need some closure, a little closure. I don't need no roses on my bed.
Once the 10-minute timer went off, I put the muffins into the oven. I set a timer for 12 minutes to let them bake. It did end up taking longer than 12 minutes, and it's all going to depend upon how much batter you have in your cups. But I checked the muffins, and you're going to want to insert a toothpick or a fork or whatever you have in your kitchen and make sure that no batter comes out. And you'll see in the next few clips that batter did come out when I tested the muffins, so I ended up putting them back in the oven for another 3 minutes, and then they turned out perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you are new here, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as a subscriber on my channel. I plan to film more organization and lifestyle mommy type videos. So if those are the types of videos that you enjoy watching, please hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this recipe before, or let me know in the comments below if you made the zucchini carrot muffins and enjoyed them. Thanks guys, I'll see you in the next one.
Who's gonna be there to put up a fight?